Alright, how's it going, guys? It's Fresh. Today we're gonna be talking about a new game coming out very soon called Anime Rush. It's honestly, I don't even know what it is. But we're gonna kind of get to that in this video. We're gonna be talking about the future of like tower defense games and things like that. Before we get started, you guys need to make sure you like and subscribe, turn on those notifications. Now before we do start, there will be a timestamp if you want to skip the video or skip what I'm about to say. I am going to be away for a couple of weeks. I will try to pump out videos and streams when I can. However, you will see a lot less from me until further notice. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, let's get into Anime Rush. So Anime Rush is, from what I believe, a tower defense game with unique features. So I'm looking at the Q&A right now, and here we go. So it's a path tower defense game that we change base gameplay by adding multiple new unique features. Our focus is to make the game as enjoyable for free-to-play and paid players. We'll exceed our expectations with all of our new features, free-to-play systems, fun gameplay, and tons of quality of life additions, and it's been in development for a little over half a year. So it has not released yet, and their aim to release is mid-February, early to mid-February. Now you cannot test the game. Tester application will be open a few weeks before release, so when tester applications open, you can get a good sense on when the game will drop. So yeah, so this is Anime Rush. Now the sneaks is what all the buzz is about. It's been looking great. Also Dayreb, who made Anime Fighters and Anime Champions, is an advisor for the game now. I want to say advisor, might be like a planner kind of, but could be wrong. And then the moderator, you have Informal as a moderator, the guy who makes the macros. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, let's get into the nitty gritty and let's look at these sneaks. So yeah, let me load up the Twitter real quick, and then I'll put all the videos and stuff on screen. So here's the first one. Okay, so it looks like a bunch of like enemies are like coming after the person, and see, this is what I'm trying to think. Is it a tower defense game? Like, what is this? But this looks really cool. So I'm assuming this is the range. I don't know what's around them. It has to be the enemies. It's giving me Anime Clash vibes, which I regret glazing that game as much as I did. But it looks good. And then we have this one, which is a cutscene of Cell, I believe, which looks really cool. So yeah, this looks like a normal tower defense game on this sneak. Cell. This is a sick cutscene. Alrighty. So I don't know what they're doing. I never watched Dragon Ball. Anyway, so here's this guy showcasing him. I don't know if this is like a testing like area. But yeah, this is cool. So these are the VFX. I'm still trying to figure out like how the gameplay is gonna work, because they haven't really told us. Which is kind of smart. You got to be careful about the competitors. Looks pretty good. And yeah, so this is Cell, I believe, from Dragon Ball. I could be wrong. And then yeah, so looks great. So that's like really all the sneaks that we have for the game so far. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool game. It's pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how it goes. Pretty notable people who are working on it, and who help with the game. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that is Anime Rush. So with that said, let's talk about the future of tower defense games, and what does Roblox have in store for us for the year of 2025? Well, we have, I would say, 3 notable tower defense games, 4 I guess, that are out right now. Anime Last Stand, Anime Adventures, Anime Vanguards, and then you could say Anime Reborn. Now, one thing I am missing is that Anime or not anime, All-Star Tower Defense is making a All-Star Tower Defense X. Now I don't really know when that's coming out. I'm curious to see how that game is, but we cannot forget that there will be a new Tower Defense game, All-Star Tower Defense X. Now I'm assuming this game's probably going to release before ASTD X. However, I'm just curious to see how this game is going to play out when it releases. Now, this game has a lot of, not a lot of hype, but it's starting to slowly build its hype. I think once they start dropping some trailers and stuff, it could get there. There's a relatively small Discord now. I don't, you guys know me. I do glaze a lot of games. I used to glaze Anime Clash, Anime Champions, and Anime Defenders a lot. However, this game, I'm giving this game, another chance because I think AA needs some competitors. As much as I like AA, it needs competitors, man. Like, Anime Vanguards and ALS, they're trying. I just don't think they're going to get there. AA, I mean, unless if AA actually starts making some quality of life changes and starts making the game a little bit more enjoyable, for grinding at least. The winter event, I wouldn't say was the most fun, because it was a pain grinding. But I think if AA can work on that, I'll give them some time. However, really, like, I don't see this game competing with AA that much. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I want games to compete with AA because competition is good. Yes, like I said, I want games to compete with AA. But I just don't know if this game will do it. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen fully sneaks. They haven't really sneaked that much. They kind of just announced the game. So I'm going to give this, you got to give it time. You got to give it a couple of weeks. We're going to see how everything plays out in the next couple of months. I think Anime Adventures will slowly die down back to its normal concurrent players. But we really just don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.